Hello, folks. Welcome to MLS Match Day 5 update. It was an impressive showing from Saturday and Sunday of Match Day 5 in the MLS. Very fun one. Let's get to these games. We begin in Cincinnati with a classic as they drew with Atlanta 2-2 in a thriller in Cincinnati. Minnesota and LA Galaxy put up a good showing with a 2-2 draw, which means LA Galaxy still winless despite two draws in a row. They drew with Portland and now they drew with Minnesota. New York Red Bulls get a comfortable win against Toronto with a 2-1 win. Orlando puts 4 goals against DC United in a 4-1 win. Philly gets back in the win column with a 1-0 win against St. Louis. How about Charlotte? Can I just say I really made this as a draw, but turned out that it didn't go well as planned. Charlotte wins it 4-1. They led at halftime 3-0, and they scored a 4th goal as soon as the second half began, and they win it 4-1. The battle in the East, where Columbus and New York end up a draw, 0-0 draw. Nashville with a huge 3-0 win against Montreal. LAFC gets a 2-0 win against Kansas City Sporting. Portland getting a huge 3-0 win against Colorado on the road. Dallas gets back in the win column with a 1-0 win against Real Salt Lake. Chicago ends Vancouver's win streak and a back-to-back wins for Greg Burkhardt and the Fire winning it 3-1 over Vancouver. Seattle end up a draw with Houston 0-0. And then Austin FC gets a huge home win against San Diego 2-1 win. Of course, Inter Miami's not in this, so they didn't get to play. They didn't play in Match Day 5. So weird. Let's get to winners and losers. Now, these are not, of course, not saying they're the big winners, but their performances, of course. The biggest winner on Match Day 5, the big winner, Charlotte. They get a huge 4-1 win against San Jose. And not only that, this is their 3rd home win. Yes, 3 wins at home. A win against Cincinnati. A win against San Jose. I think they had a 3rd win. I think, who was it? But anyways, 3 home wins. They've been very strong in their home field advantage in the Queen City. Can they keep it up at home? But questions are going to remain. Can they win it on the road? They have some struggles, of course, on the road. A draw and a loss this season in this year's MLS. The other winner, Austin. Austin gets a huge win against San Diego, who they were undefeated this season. 2 draws, 2 wins, and they come off big with a 2-1 win against San Diego. The next team up, Nashville. How about Nashville climbing up to the standings in the top 5 with a great performance with a 3-0 win against Montreal. And let me give it credit to Chicago Fire. Yes, the Chicago Fire getting 2 back-to-back wins. This one was huge. Going to Vancouver, who Vancouver is 4-0-0, undefeated, of course, for the first time in club history. And Chicago coming in with their first win. And here they are. They come out, shock the world, beating a 3-1 win against Vancouver. Let's go to the losers. The performance, actually. Losers, San Jose. Listen, I predict this would be a draw because, yes, you can see Charlotte's defense very well. But San Jose's defense, it did not go according to what I thought it would be. But they fall to a 4-1 loss, and this is back-to-back losses because you remember they're coming off a loss to Colorado at home. Can they come back and win it in Charlotte? That did not happen. Let's talk about Kansas City Sporting, because things are not going well in Kansas City. Winless in 5 games. They haven't even have won one game. One game. They haven't even won a game, and they're last place in the West. So it could be Montreal, who their things are not going according to plan as well for Montreal. But it's a tough year for Montreal, but a big loss, brutal loss, I would say. 3-0 loss to Nashville. And then finally, Toronto, who they, again, just like Kansas City, things are not going to plan, and they're winless. Winless, except the draw to DC United. That is it for Match Day 5 update video. If you have not seen the prediction video for that Match Day 5, go check that out. Also, I will be releasing my NFL Mock Draft 3.0 hopefully today. So stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing that right now. Again, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell for more sports news. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, make sure to go down the description down below. We'll see you guys in the next one.